Hey y'all, let's make a pie crust today. A lot of people seem to be intimidated by making a homemade pie crust, but I promise you it can be super easy. Just don't overthink it. I'm going to show you how I make mine. So the first thing you're going to need is your food processor. If you don't have one, don't stress. You don't have to do it this way. You can do it by hand, but this is the quickest, easiest way to do it, and you want your little blade attachment in for this use. 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour, 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Now today I'm making for a savory pie, so I'm not going to add sugar to this mixture today, but if you are making a sweet pie, I'm sorry I had to look, you can add 1 tablespoon of sugar to this mixture if you want to have a little sweetness to your crust, but I want it to be savory today, so no sugar today. You're going to need 1 cup of very cold butter. I recommend using butter sticks. You're going to see a lot of debate over salted and unsalted. It doesn't matter. Use what you have. I added in 1 stick of my butter. I did cut it into small pieces because it blends easier. Then you're just going to pop the top on your food processor, lock it in, and pulse it until that butter is blended in with your flour. Once that first stick is blended in, we're going to do the same thing with the second stick and just get it till it's blended. When everything's done, it should be crumbly. You should not blend this until it's mixed together. You just want a good crumble where all your butter is distributed throughout the flour mixture. All right, your next step, cold water. I think this is an important step. Your butter needs to be cold, your water needs to be cold. So I just put this in the freezer for just a few minutes before I started with my mixture, just to get it cooled off real well. Anyway, you're going to start off slow. You're going to put in 4 tablespoons of water, and you're going to pulse it to combine it with the other ingredients. Alright, I'm just going to pulse that 4 tablespoons in. And now you're just going to add a tablespoon at a time until your mixture comes together. So add a tablespoon, pulse it. If it doesn't come together, add another tablespoon, pulse it, just till it comes to the right consistency. Alright, I wound up with 8 tablespoons of water to get it to the right consistency. Do not overblend it. You want it to look crumbly, but you want all the flour to be incorporated in. So if you see this, you've got it right. So this makes 2 deep dish pie crust. So what you want to do is dump this out. And you're going to form this into 2 equal size dough balls. The big thing to remember is don't overwork this once it comes out of the food processor. I just kind of squeeze this together a little bit, separate it into balls, and then just rolled it just to get it into a little shape. That's it, because I don't want my butter melting. I don't want it to be warm. Now I'm going to wrap these in some plastic wrap and put them in the refrigerator for about 20 minutes before I roll them out and make my dish for the night. Throw just a light dusting of flour on top of your dough ball and coat your roller with just a light coating of the flour also. That'll keep it from sticking. And you may have to do that occasionally throughout the rolling time, so just keep that in mind. Okay, I've got it rolled out. Notice the jagged edges. Notice I'm not stressing over it. It's no big deal. Pie crust is very forgiving. You can trim it to how you want it. Okay, one of the best tricks in the book. Don't try to pick this up and just throw it on your pie pan. Take your roller. I'm sorry my video is not the greatest because I don't have a lot of equipment. I'm just using my phone. But anyway, take your roller, put it at the edge of your pie crust, and start rolling it up. And just roll it up over your rolling pin like this. And this is why I love parchment paper. My mess is gone. All right, take your pie pan, take this and roll it back out. And then just move it a little bit if you need to. And look, super easy. Now I'm just going to press this down in the pan and trim off the edges. I almost forgot to tell you. Do take a fork and just go throughout the crust and just make little marks throughout there. That'll keep it from puffing up while you bake it as an empty crust. That's the excess dough that I cut off. Don't throw that away. You can use it for something. All right, there you have it. After 10 minutes, I took this out and my crust is perfectly ready, and I'm going to fill it with some goodies and make supper tonight. Be sure to watch the next video when I turn that pie crust into a tomato pie.